Welcome to qnawire.
Hi, so over here we're going to balance out the following reaction. We're going to have 5, oops, sorry, this glitched out a little bit for some reason. So 5 of NO2 minus plus aluminum as a solid that is going to produce NH3 in aqueous medium plus aluminum oxide with a minus sign. And we need to do this in a basic solution. So remember that for balancing things out in a basic solution, the first thing to do is to balance in as if it was an acidic medium, and then we're going to add the appropriate number of OH minus ions in order to neutralize all of the protons that were generated. So the first thing is going to be identifying what is going on. Aluminum is going from aluminum 0 into aluminum 3 plus. So aluminum is going to get oxidized. And on the other hand, nitrogen is going to go from nitrogen, in this case, would be nitrogen 3 plus into nitrogen 3 minus. So nitrogen is going to get reduced. So the half reactions that we actually care of are going to be the following: aluminum as a solid going into aluminum O2 minus. The number of electrons that we need to add is going to be 3 that are going to be released because this is the oxidation reaction. And now we're going to balance out the oxygens that we have. In this case, we have 2 oxygens, so we need 2 water molecules. And on the other side, we're going to require 4 protons to balance them out. Now, since we are in a basic medium, we need to add 4 of OH minus on both sides of my reaction. So these 4 OH minus with the 4 H plus are going to react and produce 4 water molecules. So the half reaction in this case is going to read 2 water molecules plus 4 OH minus plus aluminum as a solid. It's going to produce aluminum O2 minus plus 3 electrons plus 4 water molecules. The water molecules are going to cancel out with the ones on the reactant side, so 2, and over here we're going to have a 2. Now, with the other half reaction, in which we're going from NO2 into NH3, the first thing to do is to balance the oxygen atoms. We are going to require 2 water molecules, and now the number of protons we need to balance out with H plus. So in this case, we're going to have 4 plus 3, 7 protons to balance things correctly. Additionally, we're going to require to have, in this case is NO2 minus, sorry about that. Additionally, we're going to have a total of 6 electrons that are going into the nitrogen for the reduction. So now, since we're in basic medium, we're going to add the same number of OH minus to both sides of my half reaction. So we're going to have, in this case, 6 electrons plus 7 water molecules plus NO2 minus that is going to produce NH3 plus 2 water molecules plus 7 OH minus. Now the water molecules cancel out with 2 of them. We're going to end up with 5. And my final half reaction is going to be 6 electrons plus 5 water molecules plus NO2 minus that is going to produce NH3 plus 7 OH minus. Notice that we're going to have 7 oxygens on each side. We're going to have a total number of 10 protons or 10 hydrogens on each side, and the nitrogens are balanced out properly. So now let's rewrite the other reaction over here. That was 4 OH minus plus aluminum solid. That was going to produce aluminum O2 plus 3 electrons plus 2 water molecules. Again, this is also going to be balanced. And to get our final part, we're going to multiply each other by the number of electrons on the other reaction. So the first reaction over here is going to be multiplied by 3, and the second one is going to be multiplied by 6. And then we're going to add the result together. So now this is going to be 18 electrons plus 15 water molecules plus 3 NO2 minus plus, on the reagent side, 24 OH minus plus 6 aluminum as a solid. That is going to produce 3 of NH3 plus 21 OH minus plus 6 aluminum O2 minus, sorry about that, let me put the minus again here, plus 18 electrons plus 12 water molecules. Now let's see what cancels out, and with this we can now write down our final reaction. 18 electrons with 18 electrons, 15 water molecules with 12 of them, so we're going to end up with 3. We're going to cancel out this 21 OH minus with 21 of the ones on the side, so we end up with 3 as well. And this would be our final balanced reaction. We're going to have 3 water molecules plus 3 of NO2 minus plus 6 of aluminum. That is going to produce 3 of NH3 plus 6 of aluminum O2 minus. Oh, sorry, over here also plus 3 OH minus, of course. Otherwise, things won't be balanced. So, just to verify, we have 12 oxygens on the right-hand side. We're going to have 6 and 6, 12 oxygens on the other side. The number of protons is 9 on each side as well. So, and aluminum and nitrogen are going to be balanced out. So this is going to be our final balanced reaction. And that would be all. Thank you very much and have a good one.